You haven't heard from me in a while. Exactly, actually, 3 months. I have been busy with a really personal matter. My youngest son, he is living in Switzerland and he just threw his apprenticeship. And he didn't like his job anymore, what he was learning, and yeah. So I let him be for a while. I thought he finds a job or something. But yeah, and more I cannot actually explain because this would interfere with his privacy. He's okay with me saying, okay, he doesn't want to do his job anymore, but everything else, well, okay. So I went to Switzerland in beginning of June and stayed for 6-7 weeks. We came back on the 13th of July. Charlie, come. Come, honey. Okay. Charlie! Wow. And from there the story is not that long, but we had really big problems to come into Japan. I mean, we had to stay so long in Switzerland because we had to wait for our visa, or better, the visa for my son. And after that, arriving in Japan, we had problems with immigration. Anyhow, we made it. We were 3 days in a quarantine hotel, then 14 days at home. Yeah, and it's really difficult to adjust to a child in a house again. Yeah, I couldn't bring myself to do anything because usually I have the house to myself and can do what I want. Well, last year I had my husband at home, home office or remote work, how they call it here. Yeah. That's about it. I will show you some slides from Switzerland. I'm now at the hiking track, also hiking, it's like a walking track along a little creek on Miura Peninsula. I wanted to go further, but I made a big mistake. I didn't bring long socks and we have a lot of mosquitoes in the moment. So I have to turn around and go home. Maybe next time I can show you the little, the hiking track to the end. Now, Charlie? Okay, let's go. Let's take a look at my journey to Switzerland. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, 다들 하지 뻔한 이야기, her brain fried. My lady papa Zenny, other lady popping Molly, why she waiting on me? 여기 나의 area, 여기 my area. Keep on heading if you want, I drive it like you know. I don't wanna hear you, 지겹잖아 이제 넌 like I'm Bango, cutting my hair. I just keep going though, 소신껏 날 믿고 I fly non-stop.
Can you believe it? I'm traveling to Europe, from Tokyo to Zurich. I will help my son to move his apartment. He will come to Japan and after that we do not know really in which direction he will go. And yeah, I wanted to fly with my husband, but at the time when I booked the flight, he was not allowed to come to Germany or to Switzerland. And in the meantime, the law changed, and now he's allowed to come. But we decided that he stays here, because still, when he comes back to Japan, he has to be in quarantine for 14 days. Depending on which list Germany or Switzerland is at the time of our arrival, it could be that he has to go also 3 days in a quarantine hotel, and he will start a new job on 1st of July, so therefore we decided he will stay in Japan. This is my hotel room in Switzerland. I have a single bed, a wardrobe, like an old map, so typical. A wardrobe, and there is a TV, a little desk. That's the entrance. Right. My bath. So it's just the shower, the toilet. It's normal that it's all together. Here I already put all in their place. Yeah. It's my desk. The problem is the plugs. I didn't bring the proper one, so these are the plugs now. Today is the 7th of June 2021. It's my second day in Switzerland, and I tell you about what happened today. This morning I had a big jet lag, so I woke up at 1 a.m. and took some photos. I showed you this. 7 o'clock was breakfast. We have buffet. We are not wearing gloves or masks, so even the waitress is not wearing a mask, and yeah, everybody touches everything and nobody wears masks. When I asked the waitress, she said, yeah, she has asthma and they don't do this. Whatever. So this freaks me out a lot. This article is discussing that the younger generation in Switzerland is not as willing to vaccinate as the older generation with pre-existing conditions. A cheese vending machine. How cool is that? Here we are moving the furniture in the apartment from my son. My son is camera shy, and yes, so I cannot show him, but I can show a little bit of his apartment. Okay. Zur Seite gehst du jetzt. Okay.
keep talking, though you won't get to me, like you always know the way.
This is the car from my son, he will sell it. And this is from my ex-husband, the house. We had a little party. Here I'm on the train to Feathers. As you can see, this is the east side of Switzerland and it's a very long valley. I hope you like this video and I see you next week. So long!